We already know Musk can accomplish amazing things, and his $10,000 house is proof of that. Nevertheless, what's Boxable? Boxable is an incredibly cutting-edge business that contributes to reducing homelessness and the housing crisis. You may not be familiar with this firm since it is not one of Elon Musk's most well-known enterprises, but it really is a Tesla component. At least you know that Galliano Tiramani and his father, Paolo Tiramani, created the firm. The firm has been active for less than 7 years, starting in 2017. The two founders set out to improve the viability of the housing market by developing a method of mass manufacturing that could be used to the construction of houses. Musk's addition to the Boxable team brought even more brilliant ideas that justified investing a little money on the product. Several previous efforts to create environmentally friendly homes had been unsuccessful before Boxable was invented. But the concept of folding homes was first proposed by Paolo Tiramani. He did this by constructing his home out of prefabricated modules. However, he ran into a number of issues while trying to transport the homes. It turned out that the homes were too big to fit on the road. For the same reasons, mass production of factory-built homes has not been successful. Nonetheless, transporting broad loads is difficult due to the need for more follow vehicles and confined routines and trip periods. Boxable was able to find a solution to this issue, since the rooms can be disassembled from 20 feet in length to 8 feet in width, making them inside the legal weight and size limits to transport on American highways. As a result, mass manufacturing of factory-built houses may begin earlier than anticipated. It may come as a surprise to learn that Musk lives in a Boca Chica, California prefab house that cost him just $50,000. It has been reported that the richest individual on the planet has liquidated his entire fortune. He made the following assertion: "I did in fact sell all of my homes, with the exception of the one in the Bay Area. Venues may host events in this space. Using Tesla's sustainable energy solutions for Earth and SpaceX's multi-planetary life protection initiatives, we are working to secure the future of consciousness and the planets." In fact, he has made similar claims in the past. Musk has said in the past that he intends to live a simple lifestyle, which may include selling all of his goods and not owning a home. Aside from that, the Tesla CEO seems to be content with his life. How many people does Musk have staying with him in his portable home? The Tesla CEO shares parenting responsibilities with his ex-wife Justine and does not permanently reside with all 6 of his children, triplets and a pair of twins from his marriage to the novelist, and baby X. He's now living with his little kid. Therefore, he is pleased with his modest home and considers it more comfortable than his former place of residence. What benefits does it even provide? The Boxable homes include a variety of rooms standard in modern homes. The kitchen is complete with all the essentials, including a large refrigerator, a dishwasher, an oven, and plenty of spacey storage. Each restroom has a deep shower, a vessel sink, and a big counter with a mirror on the backlit wall. A sliding barn door serves as the last touch on the bathroom's enclosure. The usual dimension of the living room is 19.5 by 19.5 feet, and it has broad plank composite flooring to keep the area toasty in the winter. The remaining 90% specify a washer and dryer. Latest generation HVAC systems are installed in the 9.6-foot high ceilinged rooms, so you won't need to worry about the hot summer or the cold winter. The home's 8-foot tall windows and doors let in plenty of natural light, and there's even an ironing board in the kitchen, and that's just scratching the surface. The walls of the prefab home are crafted from the most sustainable but basic materials. These materials have been evaluated to ensure their longevity in extreme climates. The weight of the snow won't even phase the roof since it's built to resist winter weather. EPS foam, steel, and concrete are the usual components of Boxable. The floor, roof, and walls of a prefab home are all manufactured from structurally laminated panels, making them far more resistant to wear and tear than conventional construction. They've been tested in a hurricane and proven to be able to withstand the worst winds encountered anywhere in North America. Sustainable home plans like this meet or exceed the requirements of all current regulations. For homeowners, mold is a common problem, particularly in wet and humid climates. Boxable, on the other hand, is unique in that its materials are resistant to the growth of mold, ensuring that your house will always seem and feel fresh. The materials that don't need standard building supplies like timber or drywall. It is impossible to set fire to Boxable. The house's interior and exterior were constructed using non-combustible materials so that sparks from nearby forest fires wouldn't start a blaze inside. Electricity, water, and air conditioning are factory installed and just need to be connected to an external wall corner of the Boxable upon arrival. Let's have a look at what other people find interesting presently. 6 solar panels are installed on the top of the prefab home to provide electricity. In order to achieve the goal of sustainable housing, whereby homes are energy independent and do not rely on utility corporations, the panels must provide more energy than is necessary to power all of the household equipment. 2 kilowatts of solar panels power the home, while the Tesla power walls put on the outer walls store energy for use during the day and the night. The energy system is managed and monitored with the help of a Tesla Tesla app. Musk claims that his solar electricity gadgets are ideal for use in the normal home, both for self-consumption of solar energy and as a backup system in case of a power outage. The solar panel's capacity to absorb, store, and extract energy is inspired by the design of the batteries used in Tesla vehicles. Light from the sun is converted into electricity by the photovoltaic roof tiles in the event of a blackout or other power failure. The solar inverter converts the DC electricity to AC so that you may use it to run your home's electronics. The benefits of a Tesla solar roof are mind-boggling. If your system generates more electricity than you need, the extra juice is sent to the power grid, or, in certain cases, sold back to your utility. The most fascinating aspect of this is that it can be used to charge electric vehicles, which may reduce the cost of recharging EVs. Dealing with the subject of prices, using power during off-peak hours when electricity demand is lower, and solar energy during high-peak hours will allow Tesla residents to save up to 92% on utility expenditures spent on electricity. Boxable houses are meant to be compatible with any products from SolarCity, making them ideal for use in areas with high power demand and high electricity rates. This implies less money spent on setup and more flexibility during times with little sunlight. Boxable houses employ environmentally friendly, low-impact building materials and methods. Boxable first makes sure the materials are as long-lasting as possible by testing out prototypes over long periods of time to make sure they don't deteriorate. Musk's prefab home uses materials like plywood and polyurethane insulation to do this, while developing a sophisticated appearance. A sustainable greenhouse has materials that are composed of non-reactive or toxic substances, as well as the fact that the materials are very long-lasting. Put in your order for a Boxable right now for only $10,000. This is not going to include the price of delivery or installation. The shipping rates will charge based on your location, so you will need to spend more money if you reside a long distance away. Those lucky enough to reside in close proximity to a Boxable factory, such as Las Vegas, will be eligible for free delivery. On the other hand, the initial setup might cost anything from $5 to $50,000, depending on the site's complexity and location. Since the production of the first Boxable, the firm has gotten a great deal of feedback. Thousands of individuals from all around the globe have reached out to the firm in the hopes of making an investment. More than 40,000 orders have been placed with the firm from customers all around the globe. There has been such a high demand for these orders that they have been placed on a waiting list. It means they'll have to wait almost a year for their house to be completed. Some in the real estate industry have hailed Elon Musk's $10,000 home as the ideal answer to the housing crisis.